is St. Konrad Integrated Vocational School located in Talabana Village, Buhala Sub-County, Kabale Diocese, Kabale District in Uganda. It is 23.5 kilometers from Kabale town along Katuna Road. This school was started in 2008 under the directorship of Reverend Father Dr. Pastampora, the priest of God. The school was opened by the Right Reverend Kalisro Alamila, the Bishop of Kabale Diocese. Imagine how the place was before the construction of St. Konrad began. The place had no access to the road, and it was so difficult to begin construction. It was through mobilization where people came up with a zeal and started constructing the road manually. The school started with only one classroom block and some temporary workshop structures. It later added other blocks and later kept on improving slowly by slowly up to this standard. St. Konrad is a church-founded school under the trustees of Kabale Diocese, under its patron St. Konrad, who is known to have shared his bread with the poor. St. Konrad conducts daily assemblies to address students, share information, knowledge, and gives students news and school programs.
I would like to thank you for what you are doing, but let me remind you that all the time you are here, you should always remember what brought you here. So let us get serious with our academics, let us get serious with our discipline, and let everything flow smoothly.
The Board of Governors, Board of Directors, staff members are working tirelessly to put St. Konrad on the standard. It is a school with competent, qualified, and skilled teachers who have enabled the school to keep on top by performing so highly and producing well-trained, skilled students. St. Konrad is mixed day and boarding school with standard hostel facilities. These are girls' hostels, and here are boys' hostels. St. Konrad is a God-fearing school and does not discriminate against other religions. The school was celebrating its 10th anniversary on 11th February 2018. It was a big feast whereby many people were invited on the same function.
In today's gospel, we are seeing the same diatribe or the same kind of conflict.
The school director always celebrates Mass with his students in the school, shares with them the Word of God, and also shares the body of Christ together. He also goes to his parish, Buhala Catholic Church, where he celebrates Mass with Christians, as his work is to serve the Lord. The school teaches both arts and sciences, and the students excel with flying colors. It gives the students an integrated curriculum. This integrates ordinary secondary school curriculum with vocational training. When students are admitted in Senior 1, they are given secondary school education, and then one has to take a vocational course. The courses are tailoring, cutting and knitting garments, bricklaying and concrete practice, electricity installation, plumbing, welding and metal fabrication, carpentry and joinery, tropical agriculture. Students reach Senior 3, they sit for UBTEB examinations and attain UBTEB certificate. They continue to sit for Senior 4 and also sit for UNEB examinations, attain Uganda Certificate of Education. Therefore, he or she has 2 heavy certificates, well trained with skills. So these students have a wide variety of chances to go for further studies, even up to the university, to become engineers and so on. The agriculture department has many different projects: goat keeping, poultry keeping, cattle rearing, piggery, rabbit keeping, farm projects, and many others. From the farm projects, we visit the director's office. Father, how have you managed putting these strong buildings, yet your school is too far from the town?
Yeah, the history of constructing this school goes back to 2007 when we began putting up the structures.
He began his work of construction in 2007, and most of the work was through mobilization. People would make bricks, but most of the materials like sand, tools, bricks, etc. could be bought from town. He used local people and engineers who worked so hard to put up such standard structures. No matter how remote the area was, he tried his best. Father, tell us how you were transporting those materials and the whole transport in general.
Again, with good planning and luck, we managed to get a tipper.
Okay.
A tipper which would transport mainly the sand and bricks from Kabale to this place.
That he started with a small tipper, and later his great friends from Miva gave him another tipper. And currently the school truck is being used to transport materials for the construction of the workshop block. Then the school bus is the float of charity from Miva, Austria. How did you manage to bring electricity to your school, as well as the whole village of Taravana?
We asked for the electricity for a longer time.
Okay.
We made applications for a longer time. And thanks to the rural electrification program, now electricity has come here. It is not only St. Konrad which has benefited, but the much now of Bohara sub-county has also been connected. However, before we got electricity, again we had to plan. How can you run a school with no electricity?
Yeah.
So St. Konrad has also a powerful solar system.
His strong solar system was used to provide light and power to the computer lab. And his strong generator also provided power for the whole community and the power for running the machines, mostly in workshops. Father, how did you manage water system here in your school?
Yeah, since the school began, we have suffered from the problem of water. We have got big buildings, we could collect water from the roof. However, the handicap has been to get how to keep the water. When we started in 2008, we made a small tank, but that was not enough. I designed a water project. We wanted to get water down there. There is a big water source, so that we could push the water up the hill, and then from the hill the water would flow by gravity, not only to St. Konrad, but also to the schools nearby and also to the villages.
Exactly.
Thank you, Father. Now you can tell us what could be your challenges and your future plans so far.
My greatest challenge in this school, first of all, is funding the school.
Funding the school and paying the staff members, as fees collected not being enough, is his biggest challenge. The challenge of construction structures like laboratory, more classes, staff quarters, kitchen are not yet in place. So the school needs more building structures for the smooth running of the education system. He also needs to buy tools, equipment to be used in the workshop, chemicals for the laboratory, more books for the library. All such stock is not in place. From the director's office to his vice director, Mr. Ampere Nazaria, who will give us all the contacts, registration numbers, and fee structures.
The school is registered with the Ministry of Education and Sports, and even with BTVET, or Business and Technical Education.
The registration number of secondary is PSS/S 489. Its UNEB center number is U/2870. The school is also registered with Business and Technical Vocational Education on BTVET 121. Its UNEB examination center number is UBT 234. For more information, you can contact Director on +256 75 194 2364. Vice Director +256 77 231 8872. Office +256 77 91 65 587. What are the fares of your school and what are fee structures?
The school fees paid in here and then school fees paid elsewhere. I think ours is affordable.
When students join junior level, that is senior 1, they pay 455,000, including full school uniform. And those who join craft pay 485,000, including full school uniform, boarding and craft materials. St. Konrad is not only an integrated vocational school, but it has also been registered as a vocational institute, and its registration number is MOES/BTVET/230. From the Vice Director, let's have other administrators like Principal Secondary Education, Principal Vocational Training, Deputy Principal Secondary Education, Deputy Principal Vocational Training, Director of Studies Secondary, Director of Studies Vocational are working tirelessly to promote the standard of the school. The non-teaching staff members including school bursar, secretary, librarian, among others, are also working so hard for the betterment of the school. St. Konrad is well equipped with laboratory equipment and tools, whereby students go and carry out experiments during practical lessons. Standard library, where students go and read, research, and improve on their academic standards. The school is well equipped with computers, whereby every student can access his or her own computer during practical sessions. The music, dance, and drama department participates in different sorts of entertainment with different cultures for different occasions. The school is blessed with students with different talents, musical skills, as it is a multicultural school. The Banyankole showing us their traditional dance. Wow! They are dancing like crested cranes. So good. The Baganda in their traditional dance shaking their bums. This is wonderful. Here comes the Bakonjo entertaining us. Amazing. Thank you. Banyarwanda giving us their traditional dance in Kinyarwanda style. It's amazing and wonderful. Their traditional dance called a chizino. They jump high and down and shake to the ground. This is so nice. Konrad, you will have a great view of such wonderful entertainments from different sorts of culture tribes. You are welcome. St. Konrad also promotes co-curricular activities to supplement classroom teaching and training vocational skills. The Games and Sports Department hosted an annual sports day, and many games were played, including football, in its own standard playground. The game was about students versus teaching staff. It was such an interesting game that one would not miss. Wow! The students are taking the winning goal. Now let's visit the field and hear what people say about St. Konrad. He welcomes everybody in the village of Mabungu. In the same village, they grow Irish potatoes, cabbages, sorghum, and many others. They are grateful for Father Mpora for constructing the school in the village. The school has helped them so much in buying their agricultural products. Father Paula also sponsors some of the students in the school. The school has created employments for the local community, whereby people have jobs like building, farming, and construction of roads.
nko tungukamo kw'abantu twabonamo ko turimo ubundi kigo kihingire ngo tuboga tubona kasete bakakuha nyine
She is called to Yasingra Florence from Talabana Mabungu. They are planting Irish potatoes, and due to the steepy area, they use terraces to reduce on-soil erosion. They grow crops for home consumption and some for sale to the neighboring school, St. Konrad. They use manure to improve on-soil fertility. This is a neighboring home with an old woman trying to clean where her goats stay. She stays with her grandchildren in their local dressing situation. In the same village, the young ones are able to carry out different activities like digging during their times when they are not at school. They get what to eat through working so hard for their survival, as skills are food. Here is the beautiful mother of the director, Reverend Dr. Father Pastampora, with her grandchild living happily in their wonderful home. Konrad is constructing a workshop block which will contain all the workshop departments. The governing body of the school is grateful to all supporters of the school for the work so far well done. It invites well-wishers to generously contribute to this noble cause. The motto says, skills are food. Here are some OBs and OGs who are serving in different departments, companies, and industries. He is called Dennis Tulinawe, who is one of the pioneers of St. Konrad. He was in this school in 2008 to 2014. He currently holds a diploma in architecture and is working in Shema district under the company of B&D International Company Limited as a foreman. He was born 21st November 1990. His future plan is to attain more education and form his personal construction company.
I'm called Kamisa Apofia.
She is called Kamuhise Apofia of 2008 to 2015. She holds a diploma in civil engineering. She can build houses, make building plans, and she teaches building and concrete practice, BCP, in the school. Mushabe Innocent, who was at St. Konrad in 2016 to 2017, they are in the same department. Ahali Mpisa Santrin was in St. Konrad in 2011 to 2014. She is an instructor for the plumbing department. She can install water in communities and other places. Tumwebaze Apofia was trained in tailoring and electricity installation. Ainemba Baziklaidi was trained in carpentry and joinery, dealing in joining beds, tools, tables, and chairs. The school mission is the formation of rural youth into persons that cherish work, unity, and development. With these virtues, the school is able to produce holistic citizens. When you come to St. Konrad, you will not only enjoy good things in the school, but also the nature of the country Uganda. Uganda is the country that is crossed by the equator line at 0 degrees. We receive the sunshine for a full day. St. Konrad is found in the country with a variety of animal species. Come and enjoy animal watching, bird watching, have a view of some wonderful physical features like lakes, mountains, hills, valleys, forests, and so many others. The school is found in Kabale district, which is blessed with the deepest lake called Lake Bunyunyi. The lake is found a few kilometers away from the school. There are so many standard hotels, well constructed, where you can go and have happy moments. Uganda is the country where very many people died for their faith, at this place called Namugongo, where Uganda Matters Shrine is. Come to St. Konrad and have wonderful viewing of your own choice. You are welcome. Special thanks go to my Lord Bishop Right Reverend Callisto Varamira, our dear benefactors from Austria, Italy, Germany and elsewhere, our dear Director Reverend Father Dr. Pastampola, our dear staff members, dear students, dear parents, all well wishers from different corners of the world. St. Konrad is because you are. Skills are food is our motto. We thank you for giving us your time. Stay blessed.